Size and disappointment. What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Black Couch Booking, aka Mr. Black Couch. Black Couch, if you're my homie, I'm back with another video, double upload for this Saturday. Crown Jewel. Finished watching the whole thing. Was gonna do a video on Crown Jewel, but if you see my previous video, you know why I didn't do a full video on that. Out of 10, quickly, I'll give it a 7. Decent premium live event, but I think they should have went all out a little bit more for, I mean, when you do an event like Crown Jewel, you do an event that's in one country for one time only, it should be amazing. I think last year's Crown Jewel was a little bit better than this year's, and Clash at the Castle was way better than Crown Jewel this year. That is my thoughts and opinion on that. But let's get into the topic of the video. So this video is obviously, all my videos are opinion based, with little research, and my experience as a consumer. But let's talk about people personally. Now, when I say personally, we're just talking about wrestling personally, but I have to kind of go out of the reality of the WWE because I have to get into the psyche of these individuals as well. Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair in particular are two individuals that I feel should change their mindset. Now, what I mean by that is they should change the way they approach management about certain things, and they should have some pushback about how management approaches certain storylines and topics to them, because they have that pull. They've been in the WWE for a good amount of time. They've made the company lots of money. They had 5-star matches. They've had great matches. They have great connections, especially Charlotte Flair. Obviously, Ric Flair doesn't have the same amount of pull that he's had in the past, but that last name carries weight in the WWE, whether Vince McMahon runs it, Triple H runs it, whoever. She'll always be, that name is synonymous with wrestling. And Becky Lynch has made a name for herself and has carried the brand for years as the women's champion, and just helped NXT get a whole bunch of boost in their ratings and help NXT talent get better. What I mean is they have to change their mindset. Is they have to change, when they're approached with certain things such as, hey Becky, we want to put the NXT title on you. Becky Lynch can say, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think I want to do that. Becky Lynch did deserve to be a Grand Slam champion because Charlotte Flair is a Grand Slam champion. All 4 horsewomen should have gone or should go Grand Slam champions before they retire. Are they? I'm actually not sure. I think so. Sasha Banks, the only one I'm a little bit I'm worried about. But yeah, she was tag team with Bayley, so they are all Grand Slam champions. NXT, Raw, SmackDown, obviously not World Champion and WWE Champion, Women's Champ, because those are new titles, but they're Grand Slam champions. Okay, boom, that's fine. But if I'm Becky Lynch, right, and you come to me like, hey, I want you to win this title, forget the Grand Slam thing. Let's just say if she doesn't really care about that. Hey, I want you to be NXT Women's Champion. I'm saying, nah, that's a good idea. Why don't you keep building Tiffany Stratton up? Or why don't you just let, whoever's going to beat her, Kiana James, whoever. Obviously, that's not what happened. But I'm just saying, like, if I'm Charlotte Flair, hey, can Io Sky and Asuka just have a one-on-one? I don't want to be inserted into it and make it a triple threat match. Because the perception of the fans, the consumers like myself and you guys is, oh brother, they're gonna insert Charlotte Flair into another match again for no reason, because it literally was no reason. What was the purpose of Charlotte Flair being inserted into that match? Why can't we get a banger from Io Sky and Asuka? We just got a banger from Io Sky and Bianca Belair. Obviously, Io Sky can wrestle on her own. She doesn't need to have triple threat, fatal 4-ways, etc., because she's not a good wrestler. And you can suspend my disbelief. I think Io Sky can beat Asuka one-on-one. We don't need Charlotte Flair, a third party, to make it so that, we have a reason that Io Sky won. This is what I say all the time. Like, just because you have a woman that's not like big, brolic, and muscular like a Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Raquel, you now have a big woman like Nia Jax, doesn't mean they can't beat somebody one-on-one. This is the problem when Liv Morgan was champion and they were booking her. Why not just have Io Sky just beat Asuka one-on-one? Because the reason why, and she still needed interference to win the match. So it's like Io Sky is technically a heel champion, but not at this point, not really. The only thing that's heel about Damage Control now is that Bayley helps her win with a distraction from time to time. But they don't really do heel things, and they're going against Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair is the heel. No matter what, You could try to make Charlotte Flair face all you want. She's never going to be a face to the eyes of the people because you do things like insert her into matches where she doesn't need to be. That's why as Charlotte Flair, I would have to give a lot of pushback on. I'm like, yo, I took a little break. I just came back. Do not insert me into a championship match. You can give me a nice one-on-one feud with somebody just so I can have a good match. Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch should just have a match. I don't care if, they want. I want to be better than you. I want to be better than you. I don't want to work with you. In the day, you're still an employee. You're an employee of this company. You're gonna be professional. If I want you to fight fucking Becky Lynch, you're gonna fight Becky Lynch, and vice versa. That should be the match at WrestleMania. No belt. Some people are beyond belts. Charlotte Flair has had enough belts. Because even when she wins the belt, it doesn't mean shit because she's gonna lose it in the next couple of months anyway. It's not like you're giving Charlotte Flair a 300-day fucking reign when you give her the belt. She's gonna lose the belt at the next shit, and we know this because all they care about is the numbers. And at Charlotte Flair, I would have pushback on that, like, bro, I'm gonna break my dad's record, okay, but bro, don't give me the fucking belt for a month or a week. Like, no, I'd rather just have good matches. Can I get some 5-star matches under my belt to make my career even better? So I can be appreciated down the line like John Cena. John Cena was hated because we felt he was force-fed the belt. And he's like, oh man, this guy. And now we love him because we understood why. We understood what the WWE saw. People will never see what the WWE sees in Charlotte Flair. And they'll just say, oh, it's because her dad. But Charlotte Flair is actually the best women's wrestler right now in the world. Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks / Mercedes Moné, Bayley, Dr. Britt Baker, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and then you can insert whoever you want after that, who you think the best women's wrestlers are. But those are the best women wrestlers in the world. And you see only one was outside of WWE that I mentioned. Obviously, there's New Japan. We don't got to get into all that. At Charlotte Flair, I'm like, I have to change my mindset. I have to give pushback on these decisions. And she can do that. She has that pull back to Becky Lynch. Why? Why am I going back to winning NXT? Because we want to beat AEW? No. Figure that shit out on your own. Give me the NXT belt. If you're going to give me the NXT belt, let me win that shit at WrestleMania like Charlotte Flair did. If it's so important. If you really think I'm important, let me win the NXT belt at WrestleMania. Get Tiffany Stratton, let Tiffany Stratton have a nice run. Because now what the fuck is Tiffany Stratton doing? Some bullshit. Bullshit backstage antics. So, if I'm Becky Lynch, I'm like, you know what? I was the main event at WrestleMania. I was one of the highest grossing superstars for you guys. I helped you guys get all this money. So, if you're not going to give me the belt from Rhea, you're not going to give me the belt from Io Sky, which will make way more sense to give me this NXT belt for no reason. I'm going to lose it in 2 months. Give me a big time feud. If they don't feed, and then as Becky Lynch, you have to do this. I'm not as big as draw as I was before, so give me a big time feud, and if I lose the feud, that's fine. But don't insert me into some shit just for ratings, and then it's not gonna amount to anything. It's like she was mad about not being inserted to the Premium Live event. She's like, oh, and she said, oh, Triple H told me if you get lemons, make lemonade. All right, you mad about shit like that? I wouldn't have took the NXT belt. I don't want a consolation prize for me feeling like you guys just tossed me to the side. This is what you do. Give me Jade Cargill. Let us have a 2 out of 3. She wins 2, I win 1. That builds her. We're building a new star, and I get a nice feud with somebody, and I can put on some banger matches. Even if she's not there yet, I can help her get there. But I get what I want. I get TV time. I get Premium Live event slot time. I get 15 minutes plus for my matches, 20 minutes plus for my matches. I'm not having 5-minute matches for no fucking reason. And then give me my WrestleMania slot. I want to face whoever. Just give me my WrestleMania slot. Becky Lynch wants to be on the Premium Live events. That's what it is. It's not. I don't think it's about to keep going back to winning the belts, because she's realized now that the young ones is coming up. I have my time. At least I have my run where I've been a multi-time women's champion, and I fucking squashed Bianca Belair. So you can't really say that they weren't always still behind you. And Bianca Belair is their golden girl. So give me something else. But that's with Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. They have to change their mindsets. You understand what I'm saying? They have to change their mindsets because they can push back on this. You work for a company and stuff. But obviously, even in your everyday work lives, guys, you see that there are people in your company who can talk to the supervisor a certain way, who hangs out with the supervisor outside of things, who talk to them, text them. Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair have that pull. They can say certain things. They can be in a creative meeting like, that's kind of dumb. I don't think we should do that. Push this guy, push this girl instead. Let me do this instead. I have another idea. Let's see if it works. It doesn't work. I have to absolutely do it. Okay, I'll do it, but I won't be that enthusiastic. You'll owe me later down the line. They can do shit like that. Believe it or not, it happens all the time. And Triple H knows that, so he would let that happen because he fucking did it. You don't think he told Vince McMahon, nah, bruh, that's not a good idea. Triple H fucking killed a lot of other people's runs because he didn't like what was going on. You don't think John Cena, Randy Orton admitted to doing this shit a lot of times. Why do you think Wade Barrett got fucked over? John Cena is the reason why Wade Barrett got fucked over. Are you serious? Come on, guys. Let's use our fucking brains here. But it comes down to a mindset change. Now, I can do guys as well. I'm not going to do that this video. It's already 11 minutes. But just bear with me. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to keep it at that. I don't want to get too in depth with it because I don't know these people personally, and they could just be getting fucked over and they have no say in it. But it's just something I can't believe. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. I want Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch to be liked at the end of their careers. That's why I think they need to change how they're being booked. Peace.